Inside Tennis with the Cause is brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins. And by Lakewood Ranch, named the 4th best-selling community in America. And by Nature's Right, natural products that work.
Hi, tennis fans. The Cause here with another half hour inside the world of tennis. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
It's the Big Finish event at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. And we've saved the best for last. Like $14,000 in savings on new Ram Hemis. Plus no payments for 90 days. Or just $279 a month. Find it at Firkins. Online at FirkinsCJ.com.
We believe in families. In barbecues on Sunday afternoons. In PTA meetings and staying up late helping with homework. We believe in lifelong friends. In knowing your neighbors. In passing down traditions through generations. In having a place you want to call home. In Lakewood Ranch, we believe in community, where we love to live and laugh. This is our town. This is our common ground.
If you pull a muscle or twist an ankle or damage a shoulder or elbow, it can put you out for weeks or more. You can't afford to miss that much time. Bruise, Strain, and Tear Repair is an herbal gel that absorbs through your skin to promote healing of tendons and ligaments and soft tissue damage. It relieves pain, improves flow to the region, and increases the rate at which reparative tissue is being made. It even works on old injuries and will keep the repair going as long as you keep applying it. No athlete should be without this stuff.
It's the Big Finish event at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. And we've saved the best for last. New 2018 Jeeps from $149 a month. Or new 2018 Dodge Challengers, just $199 a month. Find it at Firkins, 1st Street in Bradenton, online at FirkinsCJ.com.
Hi, I'm Katie McNally, and you're Inside Tennis with the Cause.
Hi, tennis fans. Terrific as always to be with you. Happy New Year to everyone. Hope that 2018 is full of happiness and fun. Wow, will it be a thrilling tennis year as the Suncoast again will be hosting 2 USTA Pro Circuit stops. The Women's Pro Tour is returning to the Oaks with tournament director Tom Whitten, and Tony Driscoll will be bringing the Elizabeth Moore Sarasota Open to Laurel Oak Country Club. Many great tennis happenings on the Suncoast and within the Sunshine States. It was terrific to spend some time at Laurel Oak Country Club with its 7th annual Christmas Junior Tournament. After 20 years of running the tennis program, Greg and Susan High have retired from Palm Country Club, and Kurt Reimer, former Meadows Country Club associate professional, has been appointed head professional at Palm Country Club. And Lori Luciani has expanded her duties to Athletic Center Facility Manager. Congratulations, Kurt and Lori. And also congratulations to Suncoast resident Michelle Krause, receiving the Tennis Industry Service Award. Goodness, nobody has more passion for the sport than Michelle with her cardio tennis. Also, kudos to the USTA National Campus in Orlando, being named the Tennis Industry Association's Public Tennis Facility of the Year. A sad day for fellow tennis broadcasters as we lost a giant in the sportcaster's family, as Dick Edberg, at age 82, died of a heart attack. So what's on the show today? Well, we have another great one for you as we catch up with 3 dynamic women. Tennis legend, 18 Slam singles champion Chris Evert, and avid tennis player General Ann Dunwoody, America's first woman to be a 4-star general, along with 15-year-old singing sensation Sailor Kate Ashley. You will visit a very worthy cause at the Brandis Wish fundraiser at Baffin Rackets. You will share in the farewell to Greg and Susan High, and we will educate you with our Lakewood Ranch Pro Tennis Tip. You will participate in the excitement of our Lakewood Ranch Tennis Package giveaway drawing, and you will be kept current with our Play Sarasota Magazine tennis calendar. So let's get it launched with America's tennis sweetheart, Chris Evert. Chris Evert, you talk to these kids as if you were their next door neighbor. My goodness, you're still a kid, you know that. But how much fun was it kidding around with the kids?
It's fun. I remember how they felt, because I remember how I felt at their age. Just starting tennis and starting to play international tennis and meeting new kids. And it kind of brought me back to the times when I was, 10, 11, 12 years old. So I remember those. I have those memories well ingrained in my head. And I felt like they were a great group. So I had a lot of fun.
Maureen Connolly was the first to win the slam. How much impact, influence, motivation was she for you, a kid growing up?
She was a great motivation for me because, again, she came to my dad's club, Fort Lauderdale, his public park, when I was 11 years old, and I got to hit with her. And my game was always patterned after anyway. Really solid ground strokes,
solid
flat, and good placement, and really, good temperament. So she became my idol because I honestly wanted to play like her and I wanted to be like her. So she was a big influence.
The two of you also had another bond. You both played with the Wilson racket. You both were the representatives of the Wilson racket. What will the Wilson family always mean to the Evert family?
Oh, gosh, I was with Wilson from early on when I was a kid, right up until I retired, right up until even after I retired. I still use Wilson rackets, and they're the best. I mean, they have Roger Federer. They have Serena Williams. I mean, they're the number one. But, yes, we both use Wilson, and Wilson means a lot to me and my family.
We're here at the PGA National, hosting the Little Mo International. What do you like about this tournament? What do you like about their foundation, the Maureen Connolly Brinker Foundation, Chris?
I just love the fact there's 52 countries playing here and being represented, and it's not only about the competition. It's not only who's going to win the trophies. It's about the kids meeting each other and getting together and socializing and forming new friendships. And the social aspect, I think, means a lot. And I think that's what these kids are going to remember 30, 40 years from now.
The Evert Tennis Academy is all about family. From the start, Jimmy Evert, your brothers Drew and John, your sisters Claire and Jeannie. You touched thousands of lives. What has that meant to the Evert family?
I think my dad started the tradition. He played on the tour, and then again, he had to go into the Navy. But when he came out of the Navy, he had to earn a living. So he started very small. He was making $4 an hour for tennis lessons, and he came up the hard way. He really did, and he thought that the sport would be great. He wanted to keep us off the streets, so he wanted us to play tennis and set some goals. So John and I, my brother John and I, continued that tradition really in having the Evert Academy, and it's really nice to mentor and to teach young kids.
Talking about reaching and touching millions of people, your Chris Evert Celebrity Pro events, your Chris Evert charities, what has that meant to you personally, to change lives?
It's about giving back. I was, very fortunate to have a great life and to make a lot of money and to travel the world. And I mean, I was very lucky. And when I retired, I decided to find a way where I could give back and I could pool my resources, which is to call Martina and to call John Macra and to call my friend players and to get the celebrities and to get some sponsors together and for a great cause. And that my cause is the prevention of drug abuse, because I believe in giving everybody a second chance in life.
Absolutely. The Australian Open is coming up soon. We will hear this girl in the booth with ESPN. Chris Evert, thanks always for your time. Sweetheart for always of tennis. Thank you, Chris.
No, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
General Dunwoody, what a morning of tennis talk you've had. Most inspirational. You had standing room only. What were you most excited to share about your life through the book to the USPTA?
Oh, it was just so much fun to talk about my life and my life of tennis and how important that's been to me growing up and what it meant to me in my military career, sports, athletics, and now you're talking to a community who does tennis for a living, and I'm sure there's just as many great stories out there that they could share and tell that where tennis has contributed to their success as well.
What does the game give you back? You're giving the game a lot these days. What does the game keep giving back to you, General?
It's a sport where you continue to learn, you continue to grow. I told the audience that I learned as much from winning as I did from losing. I learned about building a team, and I learned about building confidence. And that's helped me throughout my entire military career.
There's a movie out right now, Battle of the Sexes, Riggs versus King. How impactful do you see this movie on tennis and a number of causes and crusades out there?
I haven't seen the movie yet, so I can't
You'll
tell
like
you
it.
how impactful it is, but I do understand it's one of those doors that continue to open, and Billie Jean blazed the way for women and opened the door for so many that followed behind her.
Sailor Kate, how exciting was that to sing in front of the Little Mo group and Chris Evert at the same time? And I saw you talking with her, and she liked your stuff. She nodded.
I'm kind of speechless. I don't know what to really say. I don't know. It's huge. I'm really excited.
And what a closing number that was. Give us the last line of that. That was just absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Wow.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
very much.
It's the Big Finish event at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, and we've saved the best for last, like 14 grand in savings on new Ram Hemis, plus no payments for 90 days, or just $279 a month. Find it at Firkins, online at firkinscj.com.
We believe in families, in barbecues on Sunday afternoons, in PTA meetings and staying up late helping with homework. We believe in lifelong friends, in knowing your neighbors, in passing down traditions through generations, in having a place you want to call home. In Lakewood Ranch, we believe in community, where we love to live and laugh. This is our town. This is our common ground.
It's the Big Finish event at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, and we've saved the best for last. New 2018 Jeeps from $149 a month, or new 2018 Dodge Challengers just $199 a month. Find it at Firkins, 1st Street in Bradenton, online at firkinscj.com.
You're inside tennis with the Caz. Oh my.
Tennis fans, thanks for staying with us. This certainly is one of the most impactful tennis fundraisers on the Sun Coast. Brandis Wish. For the last 7 years, it has touched the hearts of Sarasota's tennis players. Barb Lancer, you play every tournament under the sun in the state. Now you're playing Brandis Wish. What does this particular event mean to you, girl?
It's a wonderful charity that is solely responsible for raising money for kids that have addiction problems in our community. Being a tennis player and being a pharmacist, I realize the problem that we have, and Lisa Michet and Brandis Wish has come up with some good answers for a huge problem, and unfortunately we have the sport of tennis to back everything up and raise money for a great cause.
Lisa, what's it mean to have all your friends out here? They knew Brandy. They know you. They live it day to day with you. Now you're celebrating this cause, and you're doing it on a tennis court. So what's all this scenario mean to you?
Well, I mean, it means everything, because to have the support of our family, our friends, and the new friends we meet, old friends come out. We couldn't do the work that we do at Brandis Wish without them. And this is our 7th year, and seven years of consistent tournament play with all of our friends coming out, and we do another event Friday evening where they all come out and join us. So without them, the work we do wouldn't be possible.
The tennis definitely takes a backseat to the reason they have this tournament. I mean, we knew Brandy, my daughters knew Brandy, and it was just devastating when that happened. And of course, it's a problem that exists throughout the country and probably the world. And I mean, affects all genres of people, adults, kids, white collar, blue collar, and it's just wonderful to see everybody sort of rallying behind it and participating in the event. You know, it's just it's a great thing for the to help the community.
I have a daughter, Brandy's, that was Brandy's age, and you know, I have a lot of friends with kids in this community and around all over the place that have dealt with this drug problem, and I just, you know, there's a couple events every year that I really like to help out with, and this is definitely one of them.
It's a really special event. I think it's such a great cause, and I think they do such a nice job of drawing attention to very important issues that need to be discussed.
Well, this is a wonderful charity. It's my first time playing in the tournament, and I actually read all about the foundation last night, and it's good to see so many people out for such a good cause and having a good time playing tennis.
It's about a big problem that we have in the country right now, and we need to address it, and I've seen it firsthand, and I think it's something that doesn't get enough press.
Can't fathom, you know, what she goes through. So I love giving my time and sponsoring every year and helping and playing with new players and players that we see all the time. But at the end of the day, it's all about having fun for this great cause.
You're at a charity event. You're just like the pros. You're starting to give back to the game already. What's it mean to be here at Brandis Wish?
Well, you know, it's a great cause, you know, here giving the kids, you know, money to help with the drug problem. So I think it's great. You know, service is one of the key things that it's a necessity in having a great community. So I think it's great that we give back.
Yeah, it's definitely an important thing to give back to the community, you know. And yeah, kids who are suffering from this, and it's always great to give back.
Russell, what kind of personal feeling do you get from this, knowing that you're caring about people?
You know, I mean, obviously it hits home. It's a great cause. Just excited to be out here playing doubles with Connor, you know, just having fun.
Having fun, baby. Well, this foundation, the Brandis Wish, we were good friends with the Brandis, and we know the daughter Brandy. We knew her very well, so just to be out here and supporting the family in memory of their daughter.
Great to catch up with these ITF stars. Boys, always great to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's about the second year in a row that we've done it here, and I've been the tournament director. It means a lot for what we can do for these kids and people that have had some struggles with addiction, and we're just so happy to provide our services and our club and our staff to help the cause as much as we can.
It has been great getting to know Greg and Susan High for the past 2 decades and their contribution to the community's tennis.
Hey, Greg and Susan High, on behalf of the guys that play tennis at Palmer on Sunday mornings, we just want to say thanks for everything you've done for the last couple of years, and we wish you a lot of luck in your retirement and all the best and farewell, and we hope to see you down there in Ecuador. Thanks so much for everything. We love you, Greg High.
And it all began 20 plus years. Let's put a number exactly on it. About 20, right at 20. So it's not breaking news at this point. Most of the people know that you are retiring, and you're very adventurous with your retirement. And you're going where?
We are moving to the city of Cuenca in Ecuador. Yeah, that's where we're going. And there's quite a few Americans that live there, so we're hoping they're going to show us the ropes, the ones that live there. But we visited there for about 10 days, and we really liked it. It was really nice, and it's kind of, you know, also we haven't traveled a lot for quite some time. We really haven't not. Yeah, we've really been busy, and so now we have a chance to do a little bit more travel and get out, maybe see some of South America, go to some of the other countries, you know, near there.
And you want to compete.
And I want to hopefully compete a little bit. Yeah.
South American senior ranking down.
That's the idea. That's the idea. If we can win a match.
And they pay you to play. Is that correct?
We're going to hope. I don't know about that. We're going to see, right?
He's got the
But
competitive bug. He wants to
yeah,
get back.
I'd like to get back to playing some and have at least travel a bit. You know, one of the things, if you play an ITF tournament in Santiago, Chile, well, why can't Susan and I go to Santiago, Chile, and win, lose, whatever?
Make a trip out.
Absolutely. We get to see a new city. We get to see a new city.
Great to spend some time together with the Highs. And let's leave it on a high note.
Thank you.
Greg, good
Thanks,
to
Cos.
see you. Susan,
Thanks, Cos.
Godspeed, God bless.
Thank you.
Hit them straight and don't be late.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So let's close it out with eyes. Greg, Susan, remember now in tennis scoring, love means nothing, but love of the game means everything. Keep alive your love of the game.
We'll do it, yeah.
And we'll see you on the tennis court or in between someplace.
Yeah. You bet. Thank you.
Great getting to know you all.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah.
And have Greg and Susan take us under their wing and teach us how to play this wonderful game has been super.
And we want to wish Susan and Greg the absolute best as they start the journey in their retirement years.
And he taught me how to play again. So I owe him a lot.
Greg and Susan, we will miss you and we wish you the very best in your new endeavors.
And I've enjoyed the lessons I've had from Greg, and I've enjoyed Susan's sunny disposition.
He's a wonderful coach. Above everything, he inspires you and it makes you love the game.
The Elizabeth Moore Sarasota Open has a new home, and Laurel Oak Country Club is thrilled to be hosting the premier USTA Pro Circuit event. Well, it is official. The Sarasota Open is coming here to Laurel Oak. How exciting is that for you and for Laurel Oak Country Club?
It's really exciting. As far as I know, we've never had a professional tournament here, and Sarasota Open has a great reputation, get a lot of good players here, so our members are really excited to have it at their home club, and I know that they're excited about getting behind it and participating and volunteering, and just getting to see world-class tennis here at their home courts is going to be awesome.
And now for our Lakewood Ranch Pro Tennis Tip.
Hi, I'm Paul Letterman, Director of Athletic Center here at Lakewood Ranch. A lot of players come to me and they say, God, I'm just hitting the ball as hard as I can, and I'm not getting the good result. They have the big semi-western and western grips. They're hitting the ball high and heavy, which is a great thing, don't get me wrong. But you've pulled that player back behind the baseline with that high and heavy ball, preferably to the backhand corner. Then what I'd like to see you do, I'm suggesting change that grip, your semi-western grip, into the continental forehand grip. Take that ball out in front and slide through the racket, keep the ball on the strings like it has Velcro. It'll allow you to get to the net sooner. It'll give you the capabilities of having the ball lower, so they have to hit up. And also, if they're way behind the baseline, you also have the capabilities of bringing them in, and you can actually approach off that short sliding ball approach shot. They pick the ball up, you hit the nice winning volley to the open court.
Yes, 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 it's time for our Lakewood Ranch Tennis Package giveaway drawing, which includes 3 clinics with Paul Letterman's staff, plus a 1-hour private training session with the Cos. And I'm looking for a national champ. Let's see who it's going to be. Luis Garcia, congratulations. We will be in touch. I can see a champion in this one. Visit the Lakewood Ranch Information Center at 6220 University Parkway or 11506 Rangeland Parkway to register for our bi-weekly drawing. And here's our Play Sarasota Magazine tennis calendar. January 6th, Sarasota Sports Club Level 7 Junior Tournament with Sekou Bangura. January 13th, Inspiration Academy Level 7 Tournament with Ashley Hobson. Also on January 13th, plan to attend the 19th Annual USPTA Lessons for Life at the Venetian Golf and River Club in Venice. Contact Brenda Mertz at 941-586-8080. That's 941-586-8080. January 20th, the Play Sarasota Series at Longwood, boys and girls 16s and 18s, with Travis Eckert. Oh my, was he a gentleman and extremely kind to us. Dick Enberg had the ability to make someone small feel big. Dick, thanks for all your kindness. Common denominator between all the sports.
Well, that still comes down to people say with all the money it's changed the game, and it has changed somewhat. I don't think the players even on teams aren't as close to each other as the players were 30, 40 years ago. I don't think there's a mix. Think about tennis. 40 years ago, you probably could have gotten Ken Rosewall and Rod Laver to come over to your house, give them a couple $100 and invite some folks over, and they'd hit for you. I mean, it's changed in that it is not as personable. It isn't as intimate. The relationship between player and fan, and even player and player as it was then. But I always say to the cynics or critics that when that ultimate moment comes, when the championship is won, whether it's a Stanley Cup or a World Series or an NCAA final or a tennis championship, how do they behave? All these grown men and they behave just like little boys and girls. They're no different than the little leaguers that run and jump on each other. And down deep, I think every athlete is still a little kid. I think that's what keeps them going.
Event at Firkins Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, and we've saved the best for last, like $14,000 in savings on new Ram Hemis, plus no payments for 90 days or just $279 a month. Find it at Firkins, online at firkinscj.com.
If you pull a muscle or twist an ankle or damage a shoulder or elbow, it can put you out for weeks or more. You can't afford to miss that much time. Bruise, Strain, and Tear Repair is an herbal gel that absorbs through your skin to promote healing of tendons and ligaments and soft tissue damage. It relieves pain, improves flow to the region, and increases the rate at which reparative tissue is being made. It even works on old injuries and will keep the repair going as long as you keep applying it. No athlete should be without this stuff.
Tennis fans, great to have you with us on Inside Tennis with the Cause. We love our sponsors, and you will too. Stop by and see them. Until then, remember, in tennis scoring, love means nothing, but love of the game means everything. Keep alive your love of the game. Love you, tennis fans, and we'll see you right here every Saturday, 12:30 on SNN.
Inside Tennis with the Cause has been brought to you by Firkins Automotive. Find it at Firkins. And by Lakewood Ranch, named the 4th best-selling community in America. And by Nature's Right, natural products that work.